Sarah Jacobson, Paperly People and Marketing Artfully. Today talking about the Etsy selling sheet. This is so you can go and get all of the information you want so that you can kind of load a whole bunch of products at once. And so I'm going to just start at the top, the date you bought, the date you started it. So if you're selling a vintage item, you can put the date you bought or the date you started it if you're making something. The price paid or the materials cost, so that's going to depend on whether it's vintage or made. And then there's also a place to put the date sold in case you want to have these in your in a notebook and close them out as they're done. Okay, the product name, you have 140 characters to use. I suggest you use as many of them as you can. Photos, so you can do up to 5 pictures. And then you could, if you're going to be doing a bunch of batching these, you may want to put them in Dropbox or Evernote. I would name them the same as the product so that they're easy to find in there. And then did you copy over those pictures? So the pictures are taken and then are they in the actual file and have you made a new folder name? And then you're going to come down here and then just start filling things out. Who made it? I did, shop member, or another company. What category you'd like it in. Some of this stuff you're going to have to do a little research. I know that most of mine are in the category of paper goods, planners and calendars, and then planners. Sometimes they're in Etsy. Etsy people help products, so this is where this one will be. The price you're going to charge and the quantity you have on hand. Renewing, are you going to do manual or auto? And these all go in the exact order that they are on Etsy right up to here. Type physical or digital, and then I just would put some key points that you're going to use for the description. So say you're listing vintage items, you want to put, you know, kind of just the really key points of what those products have. If you're listing one of yours, you might note, you know, amethyst, or, you know, if you're sewing something that it was upcycled, whatever. You just want to do these things as you go, and then when you go to make the description, it makes it so much easier. And can buyers request a custom order? What section are you going to put it in? Those are the sections that you make in your own shop. And are there any variations on it? And variations are bigger than this is. You're going to have that if you want. So variations would be according to size, according to color, whatever. This is more to kind of note that you do have variations. Additional search terms. What is the occasion? So a lot of times you could have for Mother's Day, for Christmas, things like that. You could also pick a style, and there's a couple levels to style, so you could say vintage, whatever. And then you can actually pick the recipient, so moms, whatever. I do suggest that if it's appropriate, put them there. So a lot of times our wedding people will put the brides, so it could be bridal, what is the style, and what's the recipient, and then the digital files. Have you uploaded them, and that's only for digital. And then this is a little out of place, only because these are the big sections. If you're going to use calculated shipping, you need to know the weight in pounds and ounces as well as the size of the product. And those are in the exact order that's on Etsy. Shipping information, this is if you're going to do the manual shipping, you still need the weight in pounds and ounces and where it ships from. And then also the processing time, how quickly you're going to do it. And then if you're going to do everywhere, say United States for me, Canada, overseas, and then they want you to have a price listed if it ships by itself or possibly with another item. Tags, these are the tags that you use in your product. If you don't have a really good handle on your tags, I would suggest you go and check out my Etsy SEO to find the tags and keywords. I have 2 other products that are similar that will help. And then the materials that it's made out of. So for me, I have PDF, digital download. You may have cotton, linen, resin, whatever it's out of. So this is really fun, and it was a special request. So thank you so much. And this is Sarah Jacobson, Paperly People and Marketing Artfully.